Yes, guys, this is Nearly Last, bringing back another gameplay for today. This time, guys, as you can see, we are playing on Parliament on the new Supremacy DLC. I have been having a few little goes beforehand. I must admit, I haven't had much time to play on my Xbox at the moment. But playing these maps, and I find these maps are completely different to the rest of them. I mean, Compound so far is about the only one that sits with me that's a bit AW, so to speak. These ones just are not quite the same. Like this one here is big for me. It's like a medium-sized map and that. But even though there's a couple of different levels, there's not like a lot for people to get around and try and sneak up on you too much. You pretty much know where everyone's going to be. It kind of reminds me maybe a little bit of Carrier to a certain extent. But I mean, it doesn't feel like AW. I don't feel like people are getting on me fast, even when they're boosting and jumping around. You know, I don't feel the need to be running SMG. Now, I'm an SMG guy. I love my ASM1 and that. I like running around. But out of the practice goes that I've used so far on this map, I found it a lot better trying to run with an assault rifle, like a barrel or something like that. But then I've left that alone, and as you can see at the moment, guys, I am using the ARX hole puncher. Now, I absolutely love this gun. I don't really tend to use burst guns on this game because people get onto you quite fast, but with this map in particular, as you can see, look, we're poking out here. There's such long ranges. Now, everyone's poking out down to the side. Now, I'm thinking that the more accuracy of your shots, you know, you can damage people straight away. I was finding it got worked into my favour. I got a little bit brave, you'll see in a couple of places where I was getting a little bit overconfident and I died. That's just one of those things. That's me always making mistakes like there. I got picked off at close quarters there. But generally, like, you can sit up here and you can see all the way through. Now, when you're playing on domination and things like that, people can see all the way through as well. So if you're standing in the wrong part, now I'm not too sure whether it's C or A, but when I played on there before, someone was picking me off pretty much all the way through, all because my legs were sticking out at a slight wrong angle. So you're going to have to watch that as well, guys, on this one. I think with this map in particular, you're not going to have to worry too much of people getting on you like anything else, like you used to with the rest of the AW maps. With this one, it's a lot more long range. I find that I die constantly by long ranges. Now, bringing that into perspective with a lot of these maps that have just come out, this one is Skyrise. I'm finding that it is definitely more suited to the AR. Do you know what I mean? Now, it's either that or your sniper rifle. And I must admit, I'm not too sure if they were just trying to go down a different approach with these maps, because I've got to feel that these maps are different to the rest of them. They really are. They just don't feel the same. They really don't. Don't get me wrong, I don't dislike this map at all. I think it, you know, adds a new dimension, you know, something completely different, because, like I say, you're not having to worry about people coming from above too much or boosting on you or anything else like that. You know, you pretty much know where everyone's coming from. You're normally spawning either at the ends or maybe just down those two sides, just down there on that gully bit. Apart from that, you know, it's not too bad. There's not many places like we've been putting up with on things like Comeback and that, where people are dropping out of windows, dropping down into you. It doesn't really seem to happen on this. It seems a lot slower, this map. It really does. I don't know whether it's people trying to get used to it or whatnot, but I find like this map is, you know, it's a lot more slower pace, and people are quite happy to sit around with the ARs. I know this is team deathmatch, obviously with hardpoint domination, people are trying to get around the map a lot faster and whatnot else. But I'm finding, even like with hardpoint, you know, people are quite happy to sit back because they can see through to those hardpoints and whatnot else, and try and pick people off at, you know, a bit of a distance and whatnot else, and get all those nice little kills in. So, you know, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what that guy there was doing either. Gotta be honest, I know he just didn't shoot me, but there you go. It helped me get on to my first set of kill streaks. But in general, I enjoy this map. I really do. It's a bit of fun. Team deathmatch on this game was one of my better gameplays so far. Like I said, I've only had like I suppose like a three or four goes. I think I managed to get into the mosh pit and had a few different goes on a few different maps on different game modes. But in general, I like this one. Not my favourite out the lot. I will be checking in with you and let you know which one is my favourite in my future video. But in general, I quite enjoy it. It is quite good. It adds something different. It really does, and I've been enjoying it. So, like I say, for me, for a class setup for this kind of map, unless you're playing hardpoint, I would definitely be running AR. I really would. As you can see, that's the point there. Like I say, I was getting brave and jumped down there. A bit silly of me. But yeah, I'm thinking like an AR is definitely going to be your way forward for this map. Like, even with domination, even if you're an objective kind of guy, I'm still thinking that people are always going to be sitting there just aiming down their sights trying to pick you off at a long range. So I'm thinking the AR's best way to go. Maybe on hardpoint, a couple of the actual points that you might want to swap it up and have your SMG when they're a bit more close quarters and whatnot else. But yeah, it's definitely for me, and for me, I like my accuracy, especially if you're speaking at long ranges and whatnot else. Like a lot of people have been using snipers, that's why I've been using this ARX. Do you know what I mean? The hole punch is absolutely fantastic, and hands down, it's going to beat a bow or anything else like that if you got your accuracy all together as well. So for me, yeah, assault rifles are the best way to go. Like I say, the one thing with your creator class and that lot as well, I would be thinking about, you know, having a low profile and that, because like I say, with a UAV, you know where people are coming from. You got those certain lanes, and that's just dust. But anyway, guys, this is my little review and my little rundown how I felt about this map. And if you'd like to, please click on the subscribe button that's just coming up on the screen. That'd be absolutely amazing. If you could drop a like on this video, help my channel be absolutely even better. Anyway, guys, this is going to be nearly last, and I'll catch you later.